Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel IT Tech Stacks. This is Amar Gajare, your cloud instructor. So guys, in our last module we have learned about Google Cloud Run, all its features, advantages and how it works. So in this module we focus on some lab exercises, how to use Google Cloud Run in GCP. Okay. So before we start lab exercises, just to give you an overview of what is CloudRun. Okay, so CloudRun is a managed compute platform that enables you to run stateless containers that are invocable via HTTP request, which is called Hypertext Transfer Protocol requests. So CloudRun is serverless. It means it abstracts away all infrastructure management, so you can focus only what matters to you, building a great application. Okay. So CloudRun is built from Knative, letting you choose to run your containers either fully managed with CloudRun or in your Google Kubernetes Engine cluster with CloudRun on GKE. Okay, so let's focus on today's lab exercises. The main objective of this lab exercises module is we focus on how to enable a CloudRun API. We'll create a sample Node.js application that can be deployed as a serverless stateless container. Third thing, we can focus on containerize your application and upload to Container Registry. Okay, so earlier it was called Container Registry, now it's also called as Artifact Registry. Then a fourth point will be how to deploy a containerized application to on a CloudRun. Fifth point will be how to delete unneeded images to avoid incurring extra storage charges. So these 5 points or objectives we focus in our today's module. Okay, so let's start on a lab exercises. Okay, so guys, let's open console.google.com and let's do these lab exercises through a command line interface using gcloud command. Okay. So the first task is ours, enable the CloudRun API. Okay. To do that, click on the active cloud shell, set top right corner. Okay. It asks us to, it pops up the message, would you like to continue? Just click on yes, continue. Okay, just to inform you, gcloud is the command line tool for Google Cloud, and it comes with a pre-installed on Cloud Shell and supports tab completion. Okay, now we have Cloud Shell open here. Let's close this one. Let me maximize. Okay, I hope this is really visible for you guys. Okay, so our first objective is to enable the Cloud API, CloudRun API. Okay, so now to do that, type a command gcloud services enable run dot google api.com. Okay, sorry, let me type again. It's a gcloud services enable run dot google apis.com. Click enter. So it will ask you to authorize or grant the permission. Click on authorize. So wait for some time. Great. So the task is finished now successfully. Okay, so this enabled the CloudRun API. Okay, so what are other means through which we can enable the cloud APIs? By using the API and services section in Cloud Console. This is the one way through command prompt. The other way is to go to this Cloud Console section. Okay, click on APIs and services. Click on enable API and services. So here also you can enable the CloudRun APIs. Okay, so if you click on enable API, so this will show you the list of APIs that you can enable. Okay, so CloudRun API. Okay, so you can enable the API here. So the same thing we have done through command prompt. You can see here API is enabled already because we did it through gcloud command using Cloud Shell. Okay, I hope this understand. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Now set the compute engine. How do you set the compute engine through command prompt? Use the same command gcloud config set compute, and the region will be yours US Central. You can choose your own region. For now I am choosing the US Central region, and through which I am setting up the compute engine. Press enter. Okay, so this updated the property of compute region. Now to set the location, you can type the location variable, environment variable, and update the value with the US Central. US Central 1. Press enter. Now the US Central value is assigned to the location environment variable. To cross check whether it is already assigned, type echo command and $location. See here, this already got assigned US Central 1 to location environment variable. Okay, the first task what we have done, we have completed how to enable CloudRun API. We perform that operation and we have configured the shell environment. Okay, so now the next step or next task is write the sample application. Okay, so in this task you will build a sample express based Node.js application which responds to HTTPS request. Okay, so it's an interactive application to respond the HTTPS request. So to do that, first create a directory here. So mkdir. So you must be knowing the Unix shell commands. some of the Unix command to perform this operation. The mkdir is the command to create a directory. So I am creating the mkdir. By using mkdir, I am creating the folder called or directory called hello world. Hello world. Press enter. Okay. So cd is the command to change the directory. So I am changing it to hello world. Okay. So now my present working directory is hello world. You can see here. Okay, so next you will be creating and editing the file. Okay, so now we have to create a script or application, JSON application file. To do that, we use the VI or Mac or Nano or Cloud Shell code editor, whatever method you want, you can use it. Okay, so for now in this lab we use Nano editor. Nano. So I want to create a file package.json. Package.json. Okay. Press enter. This will open up a new window, or it will open up a editor, Nano editor. Okay. Okay, so guys, let's create a package.json with a Nano editor. Nano package.json. So this opens up editor window. So I have already created a script hello world, sample hello world in Node. So I'll just cut and paste here. Okay, so this is the hello world and simple hello world sample in Node, and it's created in Node.js. Okay, so the most importantly, the file above contains, this file contains, okay, the start script command and the dependency on the Express web, okay, web application framework. So this is also having the dependencies and also a sample script. Okay, so now press Ctrl X and then Y to save the package.json file, and I hope this saved already. Okay. Control X and Y. Okay, so now we have created a package.json file. Okay, now okay, this got created. So now let's move to the next step. Okay, so next in the same directory, hello world directory, now create a index.js file. Okay, let's do the same thing. Use the nano command, index.js, press enter. Okay, so now I'm going to create a code for a basic web server that listens on a port defined by the port environment variable. So let me paste it the code here. Okay. Okay, so this code listening the port $port, which is defined in the environment variable. Let's do the control X and then Y, press enter to save it. To cross check if it is already saved, do the cat command, enter the cat command. So now you can see this is already saved. Okay, so you can use other languages to get started with CloudRun. Okay, so you can use Go, Python, Java, PHP, Ruby, Shell script, or other languages. Okay, instead of Node.js. Okay, so let's move on to the next task, which is containerize the application and upload it into the artifact registry. Okay, so how to do that one? To containerize the sample application, create a new file name called Docker file in the same directory. Okay, so let's create a Docker file. Nano command Docker file enter. This will open the Docker file editor, which is Nano editor for Docker file. Now write down the code. So I have created this code. Okay, okay, so this will take from node:12 slim under the working directory, copy the package which we created earlier, okay, and upload it into the artifact registry. Okay, so let's fire this. Then first of all, let's save this. Control X, Y, and press enter. Come out. Okay, so after this Docker file, now you can build your container image using the cloud build, okay, by running the command called builds gcloud builds command. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, gcloud build. Okay, submit, tag gcr io, and this is your environment variable $Google Cloud project, which fetches the Google Cloud project details from the environment variable in the folder called hello world. Okay, okay, so cloud builds a service that executes your builds on GCP. Okay, so it executes a series of build steps, which each build step is run in a Docker container to produce your application container or other artifacts and push it into the cloud registry. Let's press enter. Okay, build started. As you can see, container is building. Okay, so these are the logs generated while building the container using the cloud build command. Okay, so once pushed to the registry, you will see the success message. Okay, see here. Now we got the success message. Okay, so once it's pushed to the registry, you find this success message. It means your image container got pushed to the registry. Okay. So now this image is stored in the artifact registry, and this can be reused whenever required. Okay. Now to check or list out all the container images associated with your current project, then use the command gcloud container images list. This will list out all the images you have created so far. Press enter. Okay, so the one image is GCR.io hello world. Is the only image that we have currently in our artifact registry. Okay, so to run the test application locally from Cloud Shell, okay, then you can use the docker command to do it. How to do it? Let me clear this screen. Okay, start with the docker run command to run the application. Specify the port 080 GCR.io and environment variable Google Cloud project hello world. Okay, so it's running a test application. Okay, now it's downloaded the new image. Now in the Cloud Shell window, we can click on the web preview to see the status. Okay, so go to the Cloud Shell web preview button. So this is your web preview button. Okay, and choose the port preview on port 8080. Okay, so this opens up a web page called hello world. Okay, this is the same which we have built so far. Okay, so note, if this docker command which we have used, if do not pull the remote container image, then we can use the other command called gcloud auth configure docker. Okay, so now we are done with our third task, which is called containerize your application and upload it to the artifact registry. Now fourth task, deploy to CloudRun. Okay, so how to deploy the containerized application to a CloudRun? So this one we will learn in this fourth task. So to do that, use the gcloud run command, okay, to deploy your containerized application. So let's fire the command gcloud run deploy the image. Where's the image? here in GCR IO and our Google Cloud project. Project with the environment variable having the project name and hello world. So I don't want to authenticate, so allow unauthenticated and region will be our region which we set in the environment variable in the location variable. Okay, so this allow unauthenticated flag in the command makes your services publicly accessible. Okay, so keep a note of it. Now press enter. Okay, okay, so now it's prompting us to provide the service name. Okay, just press enter. Okay, so this is deploying. Okay, so the deployment is running the backend. So just wait for some time so that this containerized application gets deployed using this CloudRun. Okay, so on a success, the command line displays the service URL. Okay, the actual service URL, you can see it. So let's wait for some more time. Okay, until the deployment is complete. It takes almost a minute of time to deploy. It depends on the. Okay, so now we got the error. Hello world is not ready and cannot serve traffic. Okay, seems the command is not correct. Let's retype the command. Load image GCR IO. Okay, so you can see here. So instead of Google Cloud Project, I have typed Goggle. That's the reason it is unable to find the image in that specific location. So now I have corrected the command CloudRun deploy image, and I have provided the image path, which is Google Cloud Project /hello world, and allow unauthenticated, which means it is publicly accessible. Now press enter. It pops up a service name. Just enter. So it keeps deploying in the backend the containerized application using CloudRun. Okay, so now you can see the containerized application has been deployed and serving 100% of traffic. Okay, so now you can visit the deployed container by clicking this HTTP URL or copy paste in the browser. Okay, so you can see here the hello world now opened up. So that's it, guys. So in this module we have learned about how to deploy containerized application. Previously we saw how to containerize your application and upload it to the artifact registry, and also we saw how to write a sample application using Node.js and Node.js script and index JavaScript. And also we have seen how to enable the CloudRun API through Cloud Shell as well as through Cloud Console. Okay, so now let's do some cleanup activity. Okay, so while CloudRun does not charge when the services is not in use, but you still might be charged for storing the built container image. So you have to clean up if it is not in use. Okay, so either you can delete your GCP project to avoid incurring charges, else you need to stop building for all the resources used within the project, or simply delete your hello world image which we created. Okay, this hello world image. Okay, now to delete hello world container image, you need to fire a command in gcloud container images delete cr, specify the image path $Google Cloud project /hello world. Okay, press enter. Okay, so it pops up a message whether you really want to delete it or not. Now we are sure that we want to delete it, then press yes or Y. So this must delete the image. As you can see, it displayed a message deleted the hello world image from the registry. Okay, so that's all, guys, for today. We discussed about CloudRun. If you like my video, please do like and subscribe my channel so that I can bring new latest lab exercises for you on cloud. So currently I'm preparing the videos for GCP related lab exercises. Okay, so till the next video, thank you, guys.